Welcome to another mind-bending episode of Trivia of the Pataphysical. Today's quiz will take you on a journey through metaphysical mysteries, quantum curiosities, and the eccentric logic of the imaginary. Think you're ready? Remember, you'll have 30 seconds to think for each question before we reveal the answer. Grab your symbolic thinking caps and let the trivia begin. All right, let's start with something light. If a kilogram of lead is dropped into a vat of imaginary numbers, what is the theoretical weight of the shadows it casts on a hyperbolic plane? Is it A. 0 kilograms, B. I kilograms, C. -1 ton, D. 17 nanometers? You've got 30 seconds.
30 seconds to figure out what this question is all about. I know the answer and you do too. Pepe Cobella and Vandate do you. Ashitska I am there.
The correct answer is B. I kilograms. This is foundational pataphysical shadow mechanics. The hyperbolic projection refracts mass into antimass, a concept proposed in the esteemed Journal of Pataphysical Equilibria. Next up, let's talk metaphysical bananas. Why does the sound of one hand clapping accelerate the decay of a metaphysical banana? Is it A. Quantum immaturity, B. The recursive fruit loop paradox, C. Spectral miasma resonance, D. Reluctance to be peeled? Tick-tock? Think fast.
Get to know the answer and you can do.
Den bifar morsan nerven but shit and on nerve on you too.
And the answer is B. The recursive fruit loop paradox. Of course, this phenomenon is detailed extensively in the Apocryphal Notes of Schrödinger's Grocer. Only the uninitiated would question this one. Question 3. Moving right along, what is the standard velocity of a thought traveling counterclockwise through a Mobius brain? Is it A. 0.5 meters per second, B. The square root of indignation, C. Infinite but inverted, D. 7 days per fortnight? The clock is ticking.
30 things to figure out what this question is all about. I know the answer, you do too. The Montana with the voodoo you. And dear and a murder on you too.
The answer is C. Infinite but inverted. The one-sided nature of the Mobius brain means that thoughts rotate perpetually without ever reaching a conclusion. A perfect pataphysical phenomenon. Question 4 is about anvils. When submerged in treacle, why does an anvil prefer to float? Is it A. Density inversion, B. Fear of commitment, C. Anvil buoyancy theorem, D. It doesn't. It's a social construct. You've got 30 seconds.
Third second to figure out what the question is all about. Then I know the answer in you too. The bottom song never it's a do you. A shit out of Marava too.
The answer is B. Fear of commitment. Fear drives most of an anvil's behavior, according to the International Institute for Heavy Metal Metaphysics. We've all been there, haven't we? Time for an existential snack break. What is the universally accepted caloric value of an existential crisis? Is it A. 2,000 kcal, B. 0 because it consumes itself, C. Infinity but only in metric, D. Approximately 1 sandwich? Think it over and try not to spiral.
30 seconds to figure out what this question is all about. I know the answer, and you listen to me, the final shine never. Udio, a shitter, and the mirth.
The answer is B. 0 because it consumes itself. Existential crises famously eat away at their own potential. This is documented in the Gastronomic Absurdities compendium of Pataphysics. In a vacuum populated by anxieties, how long does it take for guilt to achieve critical mass? Is it A. 7 years, B. the time it takes for a kettle to boil, C. never because guilt is asymptotic, D. twice as fast under fluorescent lighting? You know what to do.
30 seconds to figure out what this question is all about. I know the answer and you do too. Départ mon chandal, vet où do you? A shitter, and a mad drive on you too.
The answer is C. Never, because guilt is asymptotic. According to Professor Worry's Handbook of Pataphysical Wasting Time, guilt never quite gets there. It just keeps approaching without end. Why does a clock spinning backwards emit more gravity at noon? Is it A. time dilation reversal, B. chronometric condensation, C. noon resents its own punctuality, D. gravity is irrelevant to clocks? Let's spin some ideas.
30 seconds to figure out what this question is all about. I know the answer, and you too. Deep on ocean love, that's it.
The answer is C. Noon resents its own punctuality. Noon folds gravitational intent into temporospatial denial. This is pataphysics at its finest. What is the critical pH level at which a thought bubble bursts into reality? Is it A. 7.4, B. pi, C. 0.001, only in centimeters, D. Bubbles don't have pH? Take a deep breath and think.
30 seconds to figure out what this question is all about. I know the answer, and you do too. The Parmesan bread, who do you? A shitter and a murder on you.
The answer is B. Pi. Thought bubbles conform to irrational numerical constants, naturally. The annals of ephemeral ontology have all the juicy details. Why is it statistically impossible to balance a flamingo on a scale of justice? Is it A. Flamingos abhor equality, B. The scales catch fire, C. Justice is allergic to pink, D. The flamingo keeps moving? Get balancing. The answer is A. Flamingos abhor equality. As Aristotle's treatise on ornithological inequalities tells us, the color pink is fundamentally incompatible with the abstract notion of fairness. True pataphysical wisdom. Question 10. Last one. What is the likelihood of a teacup achieving escape velocity from politeness? Is it A. 5%, B. Directly proportional to the teaspoon's insincerity, C. Only during high tea, D. Never. Politeness has infinite mass. Ponder carefully.
What this question is all about. You know the answer you do too, but the motion never know how to do.
And the answer is B. Directly proportional to the teaspoon's insincerity. The insincerity of the teaspoon disrupts politeness into an unstable singularity, giving the teacup the perfect opportunity to escape. Classic pataphysical scenario. And there you have it. 10 questions that took you on a journey through the curious world of pataphysics, metaphysical enigmas, and flamingo frustrations. How did you do? Let us know in the comments.